Sack Life Beat Depression. It's day 697, and we're back with another little dose of heaven in a somatic healing session to wipe out depression. And today, you will notice I am accompanied by a man of many talents and many names. You may know him as Bilbo Baggins, California Bill. This kid is lucky, and today he is part of my gratitude section. We'll leave it at that. You can be grateful for as many or as few things as you'd like. Today, my gratitude is going out to Bill for helping me raise awareness and for being here and taking part in today's active recovery session. So if you've been following the program, first off, thank you, Bill.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks. If you've been following the program, we focus in on mental health, that first mental health tool, gratitude. The more we use it, the easier it becomes to use. My gratitude section going out to Bill. Go ahead and think about your gratitude section for today. That'll help put you in that positive mindset. Second tool we tap into is progress tracking. Keeping track of the number of days you show up for yourself and you accomplish your daily upbuilding goal. A goal that builds you up mentally and physically. If it's this show, that's great. If it's a martial arts training class or heavy bag time or any other goal, any other goal that you can accomplish in the face of depression that shows you that you are stronger than those debilitating effects, please do keep track of it, because the more you keep track of it, the more powerful that number becomes and the more effective it becomes as an anchor back into reality, especially when you're dealing with those tough days. I want to shout out to everybody tuning in now, anybody here supporting each other. Shout out to Mad with Hats, DJ, Sean Fitz, thank you for being here. And Mad with Hats said, here to wipe out depression. Oh, snap. Some Bilbo Baggins action today, too. Hey, dynamic duo. Hey. And Brett DM's here. Stay Balanced Fitness. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And Mad with Hats said it's day 134 for him as well. Thank you for sharing that number and for sharing that progress. Really does make a difference. And shout out to Dana and to Simon Amaze. Thank you all for being here and for supporting each other. So, if you've been following the journey, you also know that we keep it pretty positive. We focus on gratitude, right? We focus in on those silver linings, but we don't want to take an unrealistic view. We also want to acknowledge negatives when they happen. That way we can learn from them, we can grow from them, and we want to acknowledge our surroundings and our current condition so we can challenge ourselves to the appropriate level. And with that in mind, I want to let you guys know that I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. So I'm going to be off a little bit. I might be a little loopy. I might say some strange things. It might get weird.
Not too weird, I hope.
We'll see. But at least you'll know we're acknowledging that negative. And even though it felt like I couldn't get out of bed to do this show, this number is what got me out of bed. This number is what got me up and let me know that I could do it even if my brain was telling me otherwise. So that is another benefit to having that track record of progress and success. I hope that you're having the same experience out there in your life. And let's check in on those comments. Simon Amaze said, hey everybody, have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you. DJ Sean Fitz said, let's go. Lisa the Luminary out here, she said, hey Billy. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. Appreciate you too. And as we said before, keep track of that number, share that number to inspire others. Lisa, I already know it's day 397 for you. Getting very close for day 400. Well done. Yes, she deserves the clap. Give her the clap. Well done. Good progress. Over a year of progress. It's amazing. You're an inspiration out here to myself and to others. Multiple people have mentioned that they have started this program because of those who have been so consistent, and seeing that other people are doing it, not just myself. It really does help empower others. So thank you so much for that. That being said, we're doing a low intensity. Thank the universe. We're doing a low intensity session today. And Lisa said stop, she's blushing. Blush away, it's fine. You can be proud of that. That's good stuff. It's progress. It's motivating. It's inspiring. And it's something you should be proud of. There's no shame in our game out here. Let's get back on track. It's a low intensity session today. It's an active recovery session. So we're going to give our bodies that chance for rest. Remember, rest and recovery is one of the most important parts in a proper training routine. That's when we get to feel those benefits of our daily breakdown, our daily training. We break down those muscles. It's only when we're sleeping, when we're getting proper sleep, that our bodies can recover and build those new connections to the muscles so we can see the progress that we're making each day from that training routine. So today, we're going to give our bodies a rest while we continue to train. because studies have shown that active recovery will give us better and faster results than passive recovery. It also means we never have to stop training. We never have to take a day off from moving forwards. So, to do that, we're going to focus in on a breathwork tool known as diaphragmic breathing. Want to practice it with me, Bill?
Sure.
So, in order to get a good handle on that diaphragmic breathwork tool, we're going to place one hand over the chest, one hand over the belly. We're going to take a deep breath through the nose, fill in the belly with air while keeping the chest flat. And we're going to hold on to that breath and long and slow exhale out the mouth. Let's try it together. Deep in through the nose to the belly. Hold. Long and slow out the mouth. One more time. Deep in through the nose to the belly. Hold. And long and slow out the mouth. Now, ways that we can make this more effective is by putting a little bit of resistance in the mouth and breathing nice and slow, making sure that inhale goes through the nose, deep to the belly, and when we exhale, it's out the mouth, nice and slow. We want to make the exhale twice as long as the inhale, and that will ensure that we're calming the nervous system. How are you feeling, Bill?
I'm feeling good.
Sweet. So Bill's been doing this a while, I've been doing it a while. The more you practice this tool, the more effective it can become, the easier it will be to tap into its power and calm the nervous system. So if you're not feeling the benefits yet, you're about to. Stick with us. Now, in order to make this martial arts, there it goes, lack of sleep. In order to make this martial arts focused and continue training, we're going to link our striking patterns in with the breath, using the breathwork tool as a guide. So on that deep inhale to the belly, we're going to assume our defensive position, the Muay Thai position. Take that deep breath into the belly. We're going to hold in that position as we hold our breath. And then on the exhale, we're going to move forwards into our striking patterns. Now, we'll start with just basic jab and cross. We'll build into some elbows. And then from there, we'll start to free flow and tap into the other tools, into the other weapons that we've armed ourselves with. And I want you guys to use the striking patterns that you enjoy most. So maybe you really like kicks, or you really like knees, or you're a big fan of elbows. Use the tools that you enjoy most and make it fun for yourself. Make it an enjoyable routine. That's another thing that will help you stay consistent with it and continue to move forwards. Luli, Dwayne, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate that support. So we talked about the breathwork tool. We talked about that exhale. We're going to keep it contained to 2 to 3 strikes total. We'll be tapping back into the power of that breath along the way. And I'd like you guys also to visualize that opponent in front of you. Visualize your physical embodiment of depression or anxiety, whatever it is you're fighting today. Make your depression dummy. We've got a stand-in. Bob's our stand-in for the depression dummy, even though he has no legs. But you don't need a physical Bob to work for yourself. All you got to do is visualize that opponent. And that'll help with accuracy, and it'll also help us consciously acknowledge what we subconsciously do every day, which is knock the lies out of depression's face. You ready, Bill?
Ready.
Sweet. On top of that, we'll have some common music coming through from our retro synth 80s boombox. We got some binaural beats that should help with meditation and enter
Bluetooth
REM
connected.
sleep as well. So give those a shot on Spotify for free. Just search the artist sacklifeofficial.com and let me know if it works out for you. Always happy to hear about those benefits. And if, as usual, we're saving all of these shows afterwards to YouTube. And if you have a good experience, please do share it with the world on there. That way everyone can get access to these tools, not just the people on Instagram. Also, make sure you're drinking water, staying hydrated, and we're going to get this timer going. You got your water, Bill? Want to take a swig?
Sure.
All right, feeling good. We're going 10 minutes straight through. We'll be tuning into that breath, like I said, keeping it low intensity, keeping it calm and relaxed. And take note of how you're feeling right now. Take note of your state of mind, your state of being. See where your heart rate is, and we'll check back in with ourselves as we go. Here we go. Square up in your Muay Thai position. Guard high by the brow line. Close the fingers, tuck the thumbs, tuck that chin, right? Get yourself nice and balanced. Square the hips and shoulders with that visualized opponent. Guard high. And we're going to start by stepping in and twisting through for a jab. And then we're going to rotate right on through to a cross, extending that second fist forwards. We're going to take that deep inhale to defensive stance. Let's start there. Deep inhale to the belly. Hold that breath. Long and slow exhale forward. right on through. 2 strikes, 1 long exhale. Deep inhale back to defensive stance. Guard high by the brow line. You can move in your Muay Thai stance here, or you can hold solid. Long exhale forwards. Both strikes, 1 long breath. Deep inhale back to the belly. As we return to defensive stance, hold that breath. Long and slow exhale forwards. Now you can step into that jab, turn to defensive stance. Feel free to breathe normally when I'm just instructing. How you feeling? Good. All right. Don't hold your breath. Don't do that. You can feel free to step into that jab as you're extending that fist, or just rotate through on the ball of the foot for a jab in position. Either way, it's your preference. But make sure that you're linking that movement with the breath. And our goal is to try and end that breath where that final strike ends. So if you can time out the 2 shots along with that breath, right? As you're exhaling through both shots and finishing that breath right at the point of impact. And then nice and slow, inhale back to defense. Let's do it together. Long and slow, exhale forwards. Deep inhale back. Tuck that chin in, refine your form. Long and slow, exhale forwards. Nice and slow, flow like water into that striking pattern. Deep inhale back. Chin tucked will help us stay balanced and on that center line. Long exhale forwards. Tucking the chin into the shoulder improves defense as well. Deep inhale back. To center, hold that guard. Long exhale forwards. Deep inhale back. Let's return to the breath for a moment. Shake out those arms if you're feeling that lactic acid. Feeling any soreness?
Yeah, a little bit on my shoulders.
A little bit, yeah. Sometimes we build up a lot of lactic acid. Just keeping the guard up is an exercise. So we're going to get into a neutral position. We're going to return to the breath. Make sure we're getting that calming rest period that we need. And take that deep breath in through the nose to the belly. Long and slow. Hold. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. Letting that belly fall. Keeping the chest flat. We're going to take another deep breath in. And hold. Long and slow exhale. Should be feeling the calming effects of that breathwork tool. Let's drop back into it. How you feeling? Nice. That's the goal. All right, let's drop back in. Now we're going to start working some elbows in there so we can improve technique. For the elbow strikes, I want you guys to drop that lead hand into a pocket on the chest, and then you're turning through the body the same way that you would for the jab. After we make contact with the elbow, we're going to swap the guard, swap the hands, dropping the rear hand into the pocket, front hand comes up, and we rotate on the rear foot, bringing that rear elbow around, same way we do for the cross. Just keeping the guard high and nice and tight. Deep inhale back to defensive position. Hold that breath in the belly. Now long and slow exhale through double elbows. Sink a little bit on the knees, and that'll help you rotate on the ball of the foot easier. Deep inhale back. Guard high. Long and slow exhale through elbows. Remember to visualize that target and make contact with it. Deep inhale back to the belly. Hold that guard high, chin tucked, step in for double elbows. Deep inhale back to the belly. Hold that breath in the belly. Long exhale through double elbows. And deep inhale back. Hold. Long and slow exhale forwards. Deep inhale back. Holding that breath in the belly, chin tucked, nice and balanced. Long exhale forwards. Nice. Deep inhale back. Guard high. Long and slow exhale through double elbows. let's return back to the breath. Shake out the arm, shake out the lactic acid. How you feeling?
Much better.
Yeah?
Much better.
Nice. Alright, we're going to return to that breath, make sure we're calming the nervous system. Once again, hand on the chest as a guide, hand on the belly as a guide. Deep inhale, keeping the chest flat. Inflate that belly nice and slow. You shouldn't feel a lot of pressure, not a lot of resistance, no pain. Just nice and slow. Inhale deep to the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose to the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. And now we're going to get creative with it, and I want you guys to use any striking patterns you'd like. Shout out to Becca, thank you for joining. You can use kicks, you can use elbows, you can use jab and cross, you can follow me or Bill, or you can create your own routine here. Just make sure that you use that breath as a guide for your movement. So we're going to breathe deep into defensive stance, to the belly, long and slow exhale through 2 strikes. Let's go. Be any 2 you want, Bill. You don't have to do the ones I'm doing. Deep inhale back. Hold that guard. Long exhale forward. Double strikes. Deep inhale back to the belly. Hold that breath in. Long exhale forward. Single strike. Deep inhale back. Hold that breath in, long exhale forward, single strike. Deep inhale back. It's alright if you lose balance, just recenter into a neutral position. Return to that breath, deep inhale to the belly and guard. Long exhale forward, double strikes this time. Deep inhale back. Hold that breath in the belly, long exhale through double strikes. Deep inhale back to the belly. Hold that breath in, long exhale through double strikes. Deep inhale back. Guard high, long exhale through double strikes. Exhale, deep inhale back. And let's shake the arms out. Let's return to the breath so we don't get carried away with the striking patterns. One hand over the chest, one hand over the belly. Slow through the nose, filling that belly with air. Nice and deep. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale out the mouth. One more time, deep through the nose to the belly. Hold on to it. Long and slow exhale through the mouth. Alright, we're going to return to stance and continue with a creative flow here. Any striking pattern that you like. Deep inhale in defensive stance. Long and slow exhale through double strikes. Deep inhale back to defense. Guard high. Long and slow exhale through double strikes. Deep inhale back. Hold that breath in the belly. Long and slow exhale through double strikes. And deep inhale back. Return to center. Long exhale through double strikes. And deep inhale back. Long exhale forwards. And that is the end of our Active Recovery Water Flow Wednesday somatic healing session to wipe out depression. How you feeling, Bill?
Relaxed.
That's what it's all about. That was the goal today, to give ourselves that break, let ourselves relax, give ourselves a break from the high intensity training. And we do a low intensity active recovery day 2 times a week. Water Flow Wednesday is one of them. Superhuman Sunday is another. So If you're around, if you enjoyed this class, please do share it with the world on Sack Life Daily on YouTube, and come back for Superhuman Sunday, where we'll tap into even more free mental health tools and free ways that we can help ourselves and others. Shout out as well to Maine Gonza and A Safe Place Inside Your Head. Thank you so much for being here. Check him out. Check out A Safe Place Inside Your Head. They've got an awesome mental health group on Instagram, and they're doing really cool stuff. They're a nonprofit out there doing a lot of great work, so please do give them a check out as well. And until next time, we'll catch you same Sack time, same Sack channel, same Sack life. Sackman out. Sack life.